Hello everyone, it's Maximus with Crypto Talk now. I'm going to go ahead and reintroduce to you the vEMPIRE DDAO project with you all. I originally introduced this project on my own personal channel of Maximus Crypto, but I thought I would go ahead and reintroduce it to you all here on Crypto Talk now because for one, there was a few updates that happened since of course the last time I made the introduction. Since that was roughly about 2 or 3 months ago. Now, a few things I want to pull up before I actually get into the website, what it's all about, and so on, is basically to show you um, price action and whatnot. I think at the end of the day, people would appreciate me just to point out some of these key things before I dig deep into what it's all about. So, check this out. For one, it's a low market cap project, and I know I made the statement on our live show that I feel as though I want to get away from like the puppy doggy news and those type of things, like meme tokens and so on, because I feel as though that's like so 2021, and at this point, I want to try to invest. Me personally, even Larry, want to get into the ones in which are like top 100 or top 500, depending on if there's solid projects. I know this one's ranked 969, but I also stated that if I felt as though it was a good, solid, low cap token, or if it was into DeFi, had great staking rewards, those type of things, I would go ahead and introduce those particular projects with you all. So, for instance, this one is currently ranked 969, like I mentioned. They do have a verified market cap of 4,137,998 with CMC. But check this out. Over here, you will see that the price is nearing all-time lows, mainly because, crypto winter and so on, the big meltdown, as the saying goes. But check this out. The price is sitting up a little over 2 cents. Now, it did see all-time highs not that long ago, as of last November. Let me show you guys right here, and yep, there it is, roughly around November 20th, and it was around 65 cents. All right, so if that has caught your attention so far, there's a little bit more, and in that regard, check this out. If you were to put in, I'm just talking about the current price as it is right now. You could be one of those people like myself who gets a little bit greedier and waits for this thing to tank down a little bit less than 2 cents. I get it. But check this out. If you were to buy basically 30,000 of these tokens based on the price that you see right now, it would be roughly about 715 bucks, roughly. Okay. I get it. Some people can't afford that amount. Some people could afford double that amount. Wherever the case be, this is the example I'm going to use. So for instance, it'll be about $715, of course excluding Ethereum gas fees. Now what's significant about it is that's going to give you 30,000 tokens, and I'm going to give you this example here because what's going to happen is if this reaches, and which I do believe it could very well do this when you get bullish momentum back, if this reaches just under half the all-time highs at 30 cents, there you go. Your holdings would be worth about $9,000. And of course, if you chose to double up on it, you could do the math for yourself. This, of course, is not going to make you rich or anything like that, but let's face it, these type of small plays, if you continuously do them, you're going to be, doing pretty well for yourself. Again, like the beginning of the video says in the little green text on the banner, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. If anything, do your own research before you get into any project, whether it's this one or anything. They do have a light paper. It's a more condensed version of the white paper. I would suggest you look into that. Or if you want to look into the full white paper, you're certainly welcome to do that as well. Now, if you're still with me and you feel as though I piqued your interest, what is this all about, and so on, we'll take a look into this. It gets even better. So I've gone ahead and I have copied this address and I brought it over the token sniffer, and check this out. A perfect 100 out of 100 score. Buy fees are, less than 5%, You see how it is. Selfies, all that stuff. The owner can manipulate the contract. You know, basically all that great stuff that we like to see. Um, Adequate liquidity, adequate initial liquidity, so current and initial, and has at least 95% liquidity burned locked. In this case, 99.68%. Um, we will double check this, of course, to see that it's still going to continue after August. That's the only alarming thing, even though it has a perfect score. But of course, still money to be made between now and then. Um, but I get it. You may have some concern in regards to that. If you're wondering about their community, okay, very strong community. 77,000 followers. You may have the attitude, well, this is bought and so on. Well, you can make your own conclusion in regards to that. But take a look into this. Yeah, they have pinned tweets and whatnot, but they're very active in the community. This was posted 2 hours ago. But the one thing I want to point out is this right down here. And I'm just gonna, I think I'm right there. Hold on. Here we go. So this right here.
That you're looking at. Is there anything in particular, apart from Vemp, of course, that you're looking at?
Other coins that I'm looking at, I like the whole move to earn craze. I think that is a healthy craze for crypto to go through. Ultimately, what people don't realize is it's the gaming phase, and I'm invested in so many different games in crypto. All you need is for one of them to take off. And say you get one Sandbox, one Axie Infinity. Suddenly you've gone 3,000x on your money, and it didn't matter if you only had $100 of it. Now you're rich.
Is there any...
Well, I just thought I'd show you guys that real quick. So basically, I mean, they do show their faces. In particular, Dom of vEMPIRE DDAO. You like seeing that. You like the transparency in that regard. So, what is vEMPIRE DDAO, if I still have your attention? Because at the end of the day, I mean, you did see the price. You could see the potential. You saw the token sniffer, perfect scores. What is this all about? Right here. So it says basically, this is straight from the site, your gateway to the metaverse. vEMPIRE DDAO is the world's largest decentralized metaverse investment organization. The official vEMPIRE protocol incorporates different strategies to incentivize metaverse token staking to fund the battle against centralization. vEMPIRE is entirely focused on protecting decentralized technologies through virtual property and metaversal asset acquisition. They even have a game that you could play if you're into that type of thing. What I was going to mention also is their staking platform. Excuse me. And that is right here. I'm going to pull that up. There we go. So, for instance, you go to where it says Worlds, and just like you see right here, they have these staking pools. So it says lock your metaverse tokens here to earn vEMP, aka VEMP. Once profits are realized within the relevant strategies, these will be redistributed in the token staked or tokens relevant to that metaverse. And this is what's really cool, okay? So I myself, I have, a holding of sand. Maybe you do too. But if you got that through the Crypto.com app, for instance, you'll notice that you cannot stake your sand on the native app. How would you like to be able to take your sand, put it on a platform like this, and earn rewards for it? Sounds like a no-brainer, right? I think so too. So basically what's going to happen is this. You will earn 12.58% APR on your staked sand. Now, let me make this clear. That does not mean you will earn sand in return. Instead, you will earn VEMP's native reward token as the reward. And so you basically connect your wallet to their platform, and you're pretty much good to go in that regard. It's going to, of course, show you a little bit more information, such as this right here, how long you had to have it staked. Like, for instance, if it's 3 to 6 months. If there's a lock, it gives you all of the information. Heck, even if you wanted to stake Ethereum, right? You could bring your ETH, you could stake it here, and you would earn 6.21%. Heck, if you're a fan, of course, like it shows right here, Mana's Decentraland, right? 11%. They have more. Look at this, Ape, right? You might have the attitude that, man, this sucks. I can't stake my ape on Bitmart. You know, I can't take advantage of that insane, what was it, like 120% APR? You can't take advantage of that because of what? Crypto regulation. Crypto regulation won't allow you to stake on the Bitmart platform if you're a U.S. resident, right? Like myself. So instead, if you have ape, you can actually bring it on over here. You can earn 31.05% APR. And again, what is the reward token? It's going to be ape. There's other ones, but notice that they all have a metaverse slash play to earn focus. So there's Starlink, which I'm not too familiar with, I should say, but I have heard of that particular one. Axie Infinity was available. It's currently not available. I imagine later on they'll make that re-enabled. Don't have the answers at the moment of why it's not available. And then of course there's one more page, which is Worlds V2. You can go to that, and it's more about Starlink, for instance. There's more to this. So for instance, if you wanted to stake, like they have NFTs are available. You can actually stake what they call your plebeian NFTs. There's more info on that in that regard. And then on top of that, let's see here, stake soldiers, kind of like the same concept. More info on that if you're into that. Oh, by the way, I almost forgot. You guys can actually get this from a few different markets and exchanges, I should say. Say, for instance, you get it from KuCoin. As you guys know, I'm a fan of KuCoin. Or if you want, you can get it from some of these other ones like Uniswap, PancakeSwap if you decide to go that route, Bitmart. Heck, it's even on Shiba Swap, which makes sense. And some of these other ones that you see listed. But yeah, I'd definitely say KuCoin would be my personal choice. But yeah, that's where you guys can get vEMPIRE DDAO, aka the VEMP ticker symbol token. But guys, I think this is really, really cool. I've always thought it was cool. My main thing is this right here. I see as, if anything, as an opportunity. I see this as being something that's really, really cool because the price for one is so low at this point. When I originally introduced this, it was right around, I think, about the 11 or 12 cent mark. And to see it at this price, I think this is an absolute buy. And if anything, I'm looking to get in a position for it myself because I feel like I need to do so. But I get it. We all have our choices, our picks, you know, to narrow it down and so on. But again, research it more for yourself if this happens to be something that you feel like you're interested in. For me personally, I'm interested into it. I always have been. There was a rumor a while back that they were going to try to get Shiba Inu on board in regards to having a staking platform on the actual vEMPIRE DDAO site. That hasn't been completed yet. But if anything, guys, let me know what you think about this particular project. Do you think it has a lot of potential? I, of course, think it does. And if anything, like I mentioned, if it went up to like 30 cents, not even all-time highs, just 30 cents, that's a pretty significant amount to get on your return, especially when the market turns back into the green. So on behalf of Crypto Talk Now, I'm Maximus. Like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. With that said, everybody, may you have a blessed day, and we'll see you on the next one.